Okay, we can number these 1, 2, and 3, remember? And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what does E match up with? Well, E is a 3, so what's a 3 on the other one? T, so we're gonna write down T. F matches up with 1 on the first one, so what is 1 on the second one? U. Okay, now, whatever symbol is over here needs to be over here. Okay, so if it has a triangle here, you should have a triangle here. If it has just a bar here, you should have just a bar here. Okay, it does matter, and I am going to mark you off for it. Okay, so if we look at this one, what symbol is there? It's not a triangle. It's like a, I don't know, what do you call it, an alligator mouth? So I know I should have an alligator mouth there. Okay, and again, we can say 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well, 1 matches up with my C. What is it on the other side? Huh? L. Okay, again, you can mark these if you wanted to, or you can do the 1, 2, 3 method. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and mine is L, M. So what does L match up with?
L.
L on the other one. What does M match up with? R. Okay, however, if you wanted to, the L would get a 1, the M would get a 2, I did the wrong one, okay, and the N would get a 3. If you wanted to go through and do all this writing, you totally could, but I like, me personally, I like the 1, 2, 3 method. I think it's more effective for you guys, okay? 7, angle V. Okay, again, there are 2 ways to do this. You can do the 1, 2, 3 method, or you can look. This one has 3 rainbows on the inside. So what has 3 rainbows on the other one, on the inside? Okay, so we can see this has 1, 2, 3, and this has 1, 2, 3. Okay, or again, you can do this 1, 2, 3 method, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, V matches up with K. Okay, what's wrong with my answer? I did not put the symbol thing, okay? It needs to be here. Okay, whatever's on the other side should be on this side. Okay, this one says mark the sides and angles of each triangle. Okay, so you need the sides and the angles. Okay, so let's start with the sides. GH is in the first and second spot. Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. GH is in the first and second spot. So 1, 2. What is 1, 2 on the other side? KM. Okay, so GH is going to get a 1 and KM is going to get a 1. Okay, well now we can look in spot 2, 3. So I got HI is in 2, 3 on the first one. What is in 2, 3 on the second one? What's in 2, 3 on the second one?
ML.
ML. So HI is going to get a 2 and ML is going to get a 2. Well, what's the third side going to get? A 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the angles are pretty easy. G is in spot 1, agreed? Yes? Okay, so he's going to get 1 rainbow. H is in spot 2, so he's going to get 2 rainbows. Okay, well, again, you don't even have to read it for the third one. What's I going to get? 3, because that's all that's left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on the second one, who's going to get 1 rainbow? Okay, who's going to get 2 rainbows?
M.
M. And L is going to get 3. Okay, the rainbows have to go on the inside, and the tick marks have to go on the edges. Okay, on the sides of the triangle. Okay, this one says, write a statement that indicates that these triangles are congruent. Okay, so it should look like this. Triangle, that has to be there. Okay, let's start with this first triangle. Let's start with this one. Okay, what is angle 1? what is angle 1? B, how do we know that that's angle 1? It has one rainbow. Okay, so B has one rainbow. Who has rainbow 2? C and 3. H. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna say is congruent to, that's how we say that. Okay. Triangle, and yes, we're gonna start on rainbow 1, rainbow 2, which is B, and rainbow 3, which is A. Okay, determine the two triangles are congruent. If you all know that they are, state how. I'm gonna go to the next page, or might even have room to do it in the bottom of this page, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, what are the choices? Angle, side angle is one. Okay, what's another one? Angle, angle, side. What is another one? Side, angle, side. Okay. Side, side, side. Mm-mm. There's one more. It doesn't have an S or an A. Well, NA could be one, but that's not what I'm talking about. But yes, you can put NA if there's nothing else. Nobody? What did we do yesterday? What was it called? Hypotenuse what? Leg. Okay, so that's what we were doing yesterday, that HL theorem. Okay, the reason I wrote these like this, okay, and you don't have to, but I'm gonna draw you a little picture so you kind of know what they're gonna look like underneath, okay? So all of these are gonna be a triangle. Okay, so an angle, side angle, okay, is going to look like an angle with a side in between and an angle. Okay, the most important part about this is the side has to be between angles. Okay, the angle side, okay? Now, you could have this angle, angle, and then the side in between, okay? It doesn't have to be on that specific side, okay? Okay, but the angle side, we could do angle, and then the side comes after, okay? So, you're gonna have two angles, and then the side comes last, okay? Okay, the side angle side is gonna look like, you're gonna have a side, an angle in between, and then another side. Okay, so the angle has to be between sides. Okay, the reason I know it seems like, oh my gosh, why is she writing all these notes? Okay, I can tell you right now, because it's just one answer, you either get it right or you get it wrong. Okay, there's no like room for partial points there. Okay, so, and that kind of sucks, and I know people think, well, I'd rather just get it right or wrong. Well, when you have 10 steps, if you miss the last step, you got 9 points, right? If you miss this one, you got 0 points. Okay, so, take your time, practice these, make sure you know what's going on. Okay, side, 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 looks like side, 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 so 3 sides marked. Okay, the hypotenuse leg theorem, what did we learn yesterday? You need 3 things for it. What are they? What were the 3 things for hypotenuse leg theorem? Part of them are in the title. It's called hypotenuse leg theorem. What did you need in order to do the hypotenuse leg theorem? Huh? You need a right angle. Okay, we need a right angle. Okay, what else do we need? There's 2 more things. We need a leg. Okay, and this is either a leg or this is a leg. Okay, and what else do we need? Bless you. What's the other thing? A hypotenuse. Okay, and that's this one. Okay, what's NA? Yeah, none of these other ones are going to fit. Okay, so nothing works. Okay, look at 14. 14. Okay, so we have 5 choices, we're really 6, okay? Is there anything we can mark?
Side.
We can mark a side. Okay, so what do we have here? How many sides are marked? How many angles? We have 2 sides marked in an angle. So the only option from here, okay, for 2 S's and 1 A, because that's what we have, 2 sides and 1 A, okay, is either this one, or this one. Okay, so could it be side, angle, side?
Yeah.
It's got to go from one side to an angle, so there should be an angle here, to another side. So is it side, angle, side?
No.
No, so that's not it. Okay, could it be the hypotenuse leg theorem? Is there a right angle?
Yes.
Yes, is there a hypotenuse marked? Yes, that's the one across from the square. And is there a leg marked? Yes, so this is the hypotenuse leg theorem. Okay, 15. Can we mark anything? Okay, and here's what I can tell you. If the 2 triangles are touching, you should be marking something every time. Okay, an angle in the middle. What are these called? Vertical angles, okay? So maybe some of you guys need to write a note on there, on your paper. If the 2 triangles are touching, you should be marking something on your paper, okay? So how many angles are up here? How many angles are marked? 2. So that's 2 A's. And then how many sides are marked? 1. So I got 2 A's and an S. So my options that I have to pick from, this has 2 A's and an S, okay? And this one. So those are my only 2 options. Oh, no, this has two A's and an S. Okay, so I have angle, side angle, 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 side, or NA. Angle, angle, side. Okay, 17. Are the triangles touching? So that means we need to mark something. Okay, what's going to get marked? The middle. Okay. Okay, how many sides do we have? Two. How many angles? One. So it's got to be something with two S's and an A. Okay, two S's and an A. Okay, so two S's is this one, and it has an A. Or we can do this one, and it has an A. Okay? That one does not have a right triangle, so I cannot do hypotenuse leg. Okay, so is it side angle side or NA? It is side angle side. Okay, we go from one side to an angle in between and another side. Okay, 19. How many A's did they give us? 0. How many S's did they give us? 3. Okay, there's only one thing that says side, side, side. Okay, 21. Are the two triangles touching? No, so we can't mark anything. Okay, how many angles did they give us? 1. How many sides did they give us? 2. So we need something with two S's and an A. Two S's and an A. Okay, and so our choices again are either side angle side or NA. Is there a right angle on that one? I didn't even look. No, so it can't be the hypotenuse leg theorem. Okay, so we either get side angle side or NA. What is it? You guys are giving me to mix the stuff. Okay, it is not side angle side. Why not?
I think it's because first one is, they don't match up. The first one is side and side.
Yeah, okay, so if we look at this one, right, I'm on, and if you got mixed up, that's fine, look at me. Okay, this first one, we go from a side to an angle in between to a side. Okay, well this one, if I start here, I'm going from side, side, angle. Okay, well I can try it the other way, angle, side, side. Okay, so they're not the same. So this is going to be NA. But at first glance, yes, right? You see two sides and an angle, and you would think side, angle, side. Okay, but it is important to like actually look at it and make sure that stuff matches up. Okay, 23. Are the two triangles touching?
Yes.
Yes, so that means something can be marked. What can be marked? Vertical angles. Okay, so this can be marked. Okay, how many angles do we have marked? 2. How many sides? 1. So I have 2 A's and an S. 2 A's and an S. Angle, side, angle. Okay, angle, side, angle works. Angle, side, angle works. Okay, all of the back page is all about different types of Pythagorean theorem. What is the Pythagorean theorem formula? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. What do we know about C? 2 things. Yep, so this is always going to be the C. Okay, and what else do you know about the C? C is always the biggest, okay? So C is always the biggest. Okay, so if we look at 25, which one is C? X is the C, okay? So it should say equals X squared. Okay, so these ones, the A and the B does not matter. I can do this as A or B, okay, and A or B. Those ones don't matter, they're the legs. You could switch them out. So when we're doing this, it doesn't matter whether this one is A and B or A, okay? Because it's gonna look like 5 squared plus 12 squared. Okay, what is 5 squared plus 12 squared? Okay, and I'm actually gonna put a step in between just for some of you guys. Okay, or 25 plus 144. 29. 5 squared plus 12 squared. 169. Okay, so we're gonna get 169 equals X squared. Okay, then what needs to happen? Huh? We're gonna square root both sides. Okay, I want you to look at your paper real quick. Because some of you guys work ahead. Look at your paper and look at me. You guys keep doing this and I'm gonna mark it wrong. This is your answer. This is not your answer. Look at your paper. If you have a square root above your 13, you need to get rid of it. Okay? That means you just keep doing it over and over and over. That's saying that do the square root of 13, which is going to make that some sort of decimal. It's just 13. Okay? It's not a square root of 13. When you do the square root, it gets gone. We don't keep dividing and dividing and dividing. Right? Once you do the division, it's done. Okay? Find the missing side. This is the same thing. So we got A, B, and C. Okay, what's missing? A, B, or C? C. So it's going to look like 9 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. What is 9 squared plus 12 squared? 225. Okay, and then we're going to square root both sides. What is that? 15 maybe? 15? It's searching lockers.
I was wondering who that guy was.
No, I'm just kidding. Seeing who was getting nervous.
Who is that guy?
I don't know. Okay, state if each triangle is a right triangle. Which one is the C? 10. Whose phone was that?
Stupid idea.
Okay, what is 8 squared plus 6 squared? 100. And 10 squared is 100. So is this a yes or a no? It is a yes. Yes, it could be a right triangle. Okay, it's not saying it is for sure. Okay, state if 3 sides form a right triangle. Oh yeah, I did not plan this one very good, did I? Okay, this one is the exact same one. It's just missing the picture. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, you guys have, what, 16 to do? Go through and get your 16 done. Please do them, and then turn it in.